All right, welcome back to Arena of the Contest here at Flanks06, continuing our PvP tournament here. We are continuing here with Adria, which you recently have seen, and we got our PvP champion from last season, Tyshin here in the other seat on the blue side. And they're going to be duking it out here for continuing on in this tournament. So technically this is a round 2 match, but due to scheduling conflicts and stuff like that, we just decided to get this one going instead of waiting another week for some other teams to get playing. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the match tonight here. And we'll get started like we usually do with both competitors rolling into the dice cannon and seeing who goes first for hero selection. All right, Adria with a hot one.
That's a good start.
You got to get him out early, right?
Yep.
All right, Tyshin's throwing his dice next.
Oh, you have a green die this time.
He changed the color of it.
Oh, you can change the color of it?
Yep.
I don't have anything
Oh,
selected.
there.
You can change the color, but don't change the size, because if you change the size, then it's going to mess with the cannon, and it's going to start doing crazy things. 14. All right. So Tyshin will start. Yeah, I guess you can choose first, or you can be the second choice. What do you want to do, Tyshin?
I'm gonna counterpick, so
All right,
you go ahead.
he's gonna go second. So Adria, you
Oh no.
start.
Um,
That is
I didn't.
part of the strategy.
Yep, I didn't want to pick first. Um, what I'm with Code on really liking Joanna.
I love when
Good
you pick
old
Joanna.
Jorana. Everyone
Why?
loves Jorana because he's gonna counterpick Jorana.
I would never do that.
Yeah. All right, so we got, and we'll do like what we've normally been doing. So the red team will be the lighter colored token, and then the blue side will be the darker colored tokens.
Yeah. Oh, who do I want next?
All right, so right
I want a
off,
healer. I don't know if I want Taram again or Thalia.
I would save your healer pick for your last pick because I already picked a healer, so
That's
I
true.
won't.
Yeah,
I
but
won't
it's
steal a
less.
healer from you.
But it's less for you to potentially react to versus some of the other ones.
yep,
Is
that is a
is my other is
possibility.
that's my other thought process is it's
Yeah,
um
he can't counterpick something he can't pick for anyway. I mean, unless he's picking a character that would do good against a specific healer.
yeah. um
So,
let's
continuing on
see.
here. So
I
maybe
had
she
fun with
will
her. I
pick
had
a
fun with
healer
that one.
character. Talia would be good. So
Um,
Jade, very, very strong
I take a
healer
quick glaive
character.
in that one.
Probably one of the strongest in the game because she can bring back some of
You
these
know what?
special
I
and
had lots of
has
fun with
Inspire
Liz, so
Greatness to
let's
be able
try
to
that
put
again.
any positive condition on an ally. Very strong. And, of course, getting that hasten from Angelic
That was one of my
Voice
picks.
and increased chance for crits. All right, so
Worst.
Liz, one of the new heroes from
And
Tenaris
she
Adventures, making
has
the board.
65 hit points.
Awesome. And then Tyshin will pick his second character here. So interesting to see how he can try to counterpick on Liz, since it is a new character, so we don't really have a lot of information yet
Tried
to
and true, baby.
know all the different
Tried and
combinations.
true.
What's
Avalon,
that?
a Tyshin favorite character. He often
Avalon.
does pick
Okay.
Avalon.
I haven't played as Avalon yet.
Very
I think Sunny
strong
had him in one of
shooter
the games.
character.
Um,
So
and then so I have those two so
Adria
far.
here basically has, well, it's kind of a mix. Liz, right, is between melee and ranged, but
Um,
going more with some damage and tanking, controlling, some weakening effects.
I'm going to take.
There's Tyshin's going with more mobility and heavy AoE damage from Avalon. Now Adria's third pick. Who will she pick? Picking
I
Tarim.
haven't quite decided on my other one yet.
All right, Tarim, very strong healer, getting an interrupt and a divine grace. All right, now we're seeing Lord Roth there.
Okay, what is he doing?
Lord Wrath, pretty awesome abilities for doing basically HP health swap and
I'm actually
damage.
really tempted to just go with the same team I used last time.
Hard not to.
Yeah.
So going with one ranged character for sure, kind of a mixed ranged melee. So she could go for another ranged character, potentially a shooter might be an option. She would not be able to pick a controller because she's already picked a dual class that includes that.
I gotta pick quick here. I'm gonna roll a die. I've got a d6 here. Go high, low, and pick that way.
She's leaving it up to
High,
chance here
low.
to pick
We're
what
gonna
she
try
will
Ricardo.
get. And she picks Rikaru. Interesting. Okay. So two melee characters with a mixed hybrid character and then a healer. So
16.
not as strong on ranged characters. Tyshin's got two ranged characters for sure. Lord Roth with a hybrid mix, and of course we're seeing the Minotaur teamed up with Jade, which is an amazing combination together. Very solid pick there by Tyshin. Awesome. So let's do we've been doing the placement next, and then saving heroic actions picks for the last. So we'll do the rolls to see who will either go first or second, and which side of the board. All right, Adria with an 18. And a 13. So, Adria, you get to choose if you want to go first or second.
I will. I'll go first.
Okay. And which side of the board did you want, Tyshin?
I want my side.
Okay. That's what most people pick, but I figure I ask anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Makes
good with
it
either
easier.
side.
I
It was
don't.
easier to go with
Yeah.
whatever's there.
I don't think I've had anybody yet decide to do an alternate side. It's just not as beneficial on this map. Even though there is different sides, it's obviously not asymmetric, but it is still pretty balanced.
Yeah. Oh,
There's some pretty
your...
big benefits playing over here, but there's also some pretty big downsides. So
yeah. You need your blue hit point marker.
yeah, I was grabbing all those.
Okay.
All right, so Adria gets to place first.
Yeah, let's see. Let's. I just want to double check his abilities.
So, how we've previously been doing these mixed ones, Tyshin, just so you know, is we've been doing whatever like the left one is or the stat tracker. I mean, I don't think it really matters that much as long as you just remember who it is, but at least that's what we've been doing previously here.
Fine.
I actually had a discussion with Alex while you guys are placing. So Girana's on the board. So Tyshin, you get to go next. While you guys are going back and forth, I'll talk about this. So had a discussion with him about the colors of the miniatures because originally all the dual class characters were going to be just gray. And that was because, they are mixed classes, so there's not really a specific color that they would be. Um, but then they decided that the readability of the game was more difficult when all the hybrid characters were gray. So what they ended up opting for instead is whatever and I kind of just mentioned it here. Whatever is the quote unquote primary or stat based side of the card. So, like for example, Lord Roth, you'll see here, he is stat wise a tank, and you'll see the tank is on the left side. He would be the same color as other tanks, which is kind of like I think like a lighter or darker gray color. And
Yep.
then Liz, for example, would be the red for the brute color. So Avalon going first for Tyshin.
Yeah.
I did ask him if it was somehow possible to mix the bases. For example, like with Liz's character, have like a red miniature, but then like the purple base, and he was like, "Yeah, we looked into that, but it just looks really bad." And
I
I
can
was
see
like,
Yeah.
that.
"Yeah, I can see that."
Oh, he has that.
So instead, they'll just make them all that one color, whatever the primary side is. All right, so we got Girana down first for Adria, who is pushed right up along the line here. We got Liz very close in, Avalon staying very back along the altar spot. Looks like Tyshin was considering Lord Roth, might be reconsidering who he wants to go next. I think I discussed in the last tournament match, traditionally a lot of players will alternate between a ranged and melee character, which is a pretty good idea, just because sometimes you do need those help kind of like set things up to say you get one character, a melee character that's moving into a spot and maybe another character runs out of range. Sometimes it can be good to have that range character going your range character going out next to make sure to get some hits, but it's not quite as vital, but it is at least one theory of thought for or turn orders. So Lord Roth being the second
So you
character
put
here,
Lord Roth out there.
but he is staying much further back. So Tyshin here, maybe I get the feeling what Tyshin might be going for is, for one, he can use Mind Trap to pull them in, or use Shadow Grasp, of course, but he may want to save that for later. But Dark Manipulation, he wants Adria to get close, so that way he can use Dark Manipulation to move her characters onto that lava tile. All right, so Rakaru is going down next for Adria. So she has basically a melee character, a mixed type character, another melee character, and then her healer range character going last. Um, not a horrible idea. Uh, you know, be interesting to see how it plays out. Sometimes it's good to have your healer a little bit earlier, just so that way you can make sure one of your characters doesn't get completely obliterated, but she does have Tarim with Miracle that can try to negate some of that damage. All right, then we got Morlo, the Minotaur, right on top of Ricard right at the beginning. He is ready to throw down, although he is. They're both third picks, so they won't get to that to the end. But basically, he's going to force Rikaru to engage him from the
I don't think I've
beginning.
seen Morlo used yet. Or Morlock.
Sonny played him on the game we had Wednesday.
Yeah, I think I looked long enough to see who was playing who, and then I had to go off and do other stuff.
There's definitely a reason for Tyshin picking a couple of these characters.
I'm sure I'll see it soon.
All right, so last character, Jade, being placed now. She is on the spot. Awesome. All right, so looks like you guys mostly set up anyway. So now you just got to pick your 2 heroic action cards, and then we'll be ready to start.
Yep.
So Jade going last. So it's kind of interesting because really Tyshin would usually need Jade to go first to set up.
Yeah, I can see reasons for a couple of these guys being picked.
To set up Morlo, but obviously after this initial turn, um, she'll be able to help him out. But at least for the current setup, is he's not going to get the benefits of angelic voice, for example, which is really the main combo between Jade and Morlo, is that making him hastened and his primary attack strikes are critical hits on 17 or more, so he can get a crit easier, and then Morlo ties that in with reckless blow, where if he does get a crit, and remember he does have 15, I think it's 15% chance. Actually, wait, maybe it's more than that now. It might be 20% chance to
I'm good
crit.
whenever you are.
We'll do 10 damage instead of 5. So
Just
it's
picking.
massive amount of damage that Morlo can
No
get.
rush. Just letting you know.
How do I draw one from hand when I'm or to my hand when I'm searching the deck? If I right click, I don't get any options.
Are you right clicking on the deck of cards?
No, I've got the search thing going. So I can see them all sort of on the right hand side of the screen.
Yeah, I think you
But then,
should just be able to pull it.
okay, and you guys won't see it?
Yeah.
Okay, there's one.
If it makes you feel better, I'm not looking at your side of the screen, so you can do
Okay. Well, it looks like it's
whatever you
face
want.
looks like it's face down on the table.
Yeah, it's face down.
Okay.
Yeah, you both appear face down.
Ooh, check
Oh.
that card. Super far.
So anyway, it'll be interesting to see. Also, the team up of Lordroth with Morlo will be really interesting because Lordroth could set up potentially Morlo to do additional damage on his trample.
No, I wanted to put all of them over there.
Real interesting movement type of
It's not letting me
abilities
put
that
all of them over at
Lordroth
once.
can use.
Pain
Will be very interesting to see how that ties in with the team Tyshin has picked. On the side here, we got Rikaru with a lot of AoE type potential. Dragon Spirit, probably one of the most powerful, or one of the most powerful permanent abilities. All right, you guys ready?
As I'll ever be.
Sounds about right.
All right, sounds good. And we're going. So go ahead, Adria.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. The third match into the tournament.
Okay.
We got Jirana starting off. She is kind of far away from the battle. Got Merlo all the way over here. It's got Lordroth. She might try to go in for a
I'm going to be predictable and try the same start as last time and hope it works better.
Maybe a thunderous charge right here at the beginning. That could
So we'll
be a
go
good
with
option.
a lightning reflexes from Joanna just to try and get that ability going.
You have to be adjacent to somebody to do that.
Yeah, I know. I know. She's going to
Okay.
move. Um, that puts her next to the lava, and he does moving stuff, right? Oh, he's going to be able to move her anyway.
So just playing as Adria, I'd probably consider thunderous
Just getting
charge,
dunked
being
in
able
lava
to
no matter
go
what. But I
right on
think
top
I
of
want to
Merlot, take him
be
out pretty quick, be a
closer
key
to
component
Recaro, so she's
of
going to come to here.
his
And
team.
she can do that without having to
1, 2,
go
3,
diagonal
4,
over the
5.
lava. And so she'll target the Minotaur. How is that actually pronounced?
I think it's pronounced Morlo.
Morla? Okay. I wasn't sure it was be Morlo or like Morlock. Like you actually.
Yeah, I am
Right.
honestly not sure. I've never heard them actually pronounce his name before.
I think it's
So light.
open to interpretation, anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, I hit this time.
All right, you got it. That's a hit.
Alright, so 16 damage to Red, who is on 65. So down to 49. And then I have the permanent ability to make a basic attack at the end of my turns. And I assume that starts right now?
Correct.
Alright, so basic attack against him. What is actually his defense?
6.
And I get +1 on this because it's basic attack.
Yep.
5. Not enough.
Just short.
At least I hit with the special this time.
Yeah, you got it. All right, so Tyshin is up next here with Avalon starting it off. Got 2 characters that are next to each other. And he is on top of the altar.
Might as well start it off with a bang. I'm also going to do something special.
Yep.
I'm going to shockwave. So I am going to focus. And I'm going to shockwave Rikaru and Liz.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's just in.
Okay.
Yep, just in range.
So first one's going to be Rikaru.
That's a hit.
No, that's
He's
a.
exposed from focus.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then Liz.
And that's
also
a hit.
Okay. So Rikaru is going to take 20,
That's
and
a massive amount
Liz
of
is going to
damage.
take 16.
Okay, so Recaro goes from 60 to 40. And Liz takes how much?
16. And then Rikaru is going to.
So now he's probably going to dunk him in the lava.
Rikaru is going to take a bath over here.
Yep.
And Liz is also going to take a bath. So
All
4
right.
more damage to
Capitalizing on
Rikaru
the damage there.
and 4
So
more to
that's
Liz. So that puts her at
44
45.
damage on that one hit, that double hit there from Avalon. So
Shockwave is
strong
spent.
start from both players. It's going to
Okay.
be exciting, explosive beginning to this match.
And I'm not going to. Well, yeah. I was going to say I'm not going to move, but can't move it. He
Can't move anyway.
Yep. All right.
All right, so next up is Liz. Special is down. So she's first going to have to get out of that lava.
So I'm going to want to move her, which means I would not get the extra damage from Ophidian Hair if I do that. You have
So potentially with Liz, still trying to figure out the combinations here. Petrifying Gaze, she'd be able to
Liz
hit
is
quite a
going to
few of
move
them.
out of the lava somewhere. I'm just
Prevents
deciding where.
somebody from being able to make a move on this one. So since
Think to there. And she is going to use her petrifying gaze on the Minotaur. Morlo. So
all right, so that's a good idea there.
It's
that's
a
a
hit.
hit. So 12
That's a hit.
damage. And he cannot move as long as he has a valid target. And that's
Looks
that.
like she's out of range
Okay.
for her passive. So Adria there definitely really focusing on Morlo, try to take him down. It's a good plan, very strong character.
Oh, her passive. I forgot her passive.
Go ahead.
Is it too late for that? Or
Nope. Go ahead.
okay, because you hit a target, so another enemy within 5
5.
squares of her takes 4 damage.
I
So
don't
that
think
has
there's anybody.
1, 2, 3.
I don't think there was
Oh,
anyone.
nope. Moved her too far back, but I wanted her out of range of the
Yeah,
lava. So it didn't matter anyway.
that's part of the reason why I didn't think that you did it to begin with.
Yeah. No, I wasn't thinking about that when I moved her.
All right, Lordroth up next here.
Okay, I'm gonna move here and use dark manipulation.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be doing some more lava baths here with dark manipulation, exactly like what I called before.
It's a hit. So he's gonna take 10 damage. So that brings him down to 26. I'm gonna move him one. Oops, one there and then one back. So that's 4 more.
So just to clarify too, that I don't think you
Per round.
specifically mentioned Rikaru, but because you could have technically hit Jirana on that one.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I definitely met
Yeah,
Rikaru.
I assumed you did since you moved up to him, but really it could have been either.
Actually, it would have been better to hit Jorana because then I could move Morlo. That makes more sense. I should have done that. Well, so there's that. Okay. So here we drop down to 22. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Liz is going to take the passive damage of 4.
Just to clarify on the wording, it's move two, so the action is moving two spots, and then it's 2 combatants that are within range of 5 of you.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So Jorana is going to take a bath.
I just assumed by the your comment that you didn't know that, or
It wasn't super clear, and that's also a new
yeah,
version.
yeah, it's a new version from last time you saw the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird when you see the 2 2s right next to each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. There should be like a comma or something.
Okay, yeah, so I hit Rikaru. I moved him in and out of lava. Since it's a new turn, he can take more lava damage.
Yep.
And then Jorana gets moved into lava. Liz takes my passive damage, and I think that's everything. And I moved.
All right.
All right, very good play by Tyshin there. 1, 2, 3,
So
4, 5. Yep, right in there. Doing max amount of
looks like
damage with
Ricaro
Lordroth.
needs to use at least one of his specials soon because he's getting beaten up pretty good. And the question is which. That one hits 3 of them. twice. Not
And
gonna be
you
able
get benefit movement, so you'd be able to get out of your bad predicament.
Yep. He won't get his passive though because no one's adjacent to an ally anymore. Let's go.
So it looks like she's thinking of using 10,000
Who
swords
do
here.
I want him to hit?
Being able to move out away from Lord Roth and the
Like
lava.
1, 2, 3,
Be able to smack
4,
Lord
5.
Roth, Morlow, and
So I think I'm
maybe
gonna
Jade
hit
or Avalon.
everyone but Lord Wrath.
Oh, okay.
So we'll
not gonna
go
hit him at
1,
all.
2. I'm just gonna do all the move and then I'll do the attacks after.
Yep, sounds good.
3,
Yeah, that's fine.
4, 5. So we'll do 2 attacks on Morlow first, and he is defense 6.
A very heavy damage type of attack, especially if
That's
you
one
do
hit.
get them all.
That's 7 damage. And the second attack on him.
Second attack on Morlow here. That's
Is also a
another
hit.
hit, so taking 14 damage on that strike.
So then we'll hit Jade next. And she has defense 7.
Here comes Jade taking the hit, and
That's
that
one
is
hit
another hit.
on Jade. Two hits on Jade, so another 7.
You're the dark colored Tyshin.
That's why I'm moving
yeah,
the dark one.
that's why he's moving the dark ones.
Oh yeah.
I like
And
even
then-
panned over to go
Yeah,
see what color I was.
thinking about the same thing.
And then against a Vellum, whose defense is 6. Oh, there's a miss.
One
time.
miss now.
Well, I missed lots in the last game. So. And a
And
hit,
that's
so
a
7
hit.
damage.
So she hits 5 out of her 6
48.
hits there. That's
And
7
that is
damage
Ricaro's turn.
each. That is 35 damage. So pretty good hit. Pretty good run there for
Hmm.
Adria. So both players playing with quite a bit of damage. All right, so the Minotaur's turn. So Petrifying Gaze, actually really good ability to place on the Minotaur, where he does rely a lot on his movement.
Well,
Tyshin might need.
so I can move because he doesn't have anybody within range.
Yep, because you moved them away.
That I did.
Yep.
So 1, 2. No. 2, 3. And then I'm going to use trample and head this direction.
All right, using trample there.
So with trample, I can move up to 8 as a benefit movement in a single direction through enemies. Meanwhile, you may strike the enemy through which you have moved. So I'm going to trample back to this corner over here.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, what?
Oh, that's a benefit move, so that won't incite, right?
That's correct, yeah. And I didn't start my turn adjacent to Jorana. I moved over there. And I took the long way around.
Yep, I saw that.
Not inside a reaction attack. Okay, so let's see. Target, you hit that is adjacent to your ally. First hit of your turn, so that's going to be Liz. And this is for
Capitalizing
16.
on his brutality.
So this one's for Liz.
That's 6.
Just
That's a
barely
6.
enough.
And then this one is for Tarum.
And that's a hit as
11,
well.
so that's a
So
hit.
this is a
Okay,
very
so Liz
bursty
takes
game.
20.
Both
So that takes her down
players
to
hitting quite a
21.
bit.
Ouch.
And Tarum takes 16. So that's 10, 15, 16.
This might be a short game.
We're kind of like going Nova on each other,
You're
so
both going
Yeah.
blow for blow right now. So
Yeah. I
in
figure with
the
some of
end,
the
we'll
big
see how it goes.
effects, like why bother waiting for some of those special attacks when you might die before you get to use them if you wait?
yep.
That is true. Okay, so I moved, I
Especially-
used my passive, and I used a special, so that's everything I got.
Especially since both heroes
Alright,
do
so
have
Taram.
pretty bursty teams. With Rikaru can do some serious damage. Liz, of course,
in fact, I'm
can
gonna
do
need to
some
start healing somebody.
pretty decent damage as a brute. And
Yeah,
then
I get that
Morlo
feeling.
and Avalon, very strong damage characters. And Jiran is probably one of the top damage dealing tanks. In
My
the game.
greatest asset is almost dead. That's good.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
I'm
But at
sure
the same
you
time,
are.
like getting someone down doesn't necessarily cost you anything. You just get more actions with the other ones. It's not quite the
Yes.
same as like D&D where you're trying to get the weapons out the field. You still
Yeah,
get the
there are
same number
certain
of,
ones that when they go down, it's more impactful, though.
yeah. I don't know which ones are going to be the like. Well, I guess healers are good to get down if you can get them down.
Yes.
So I will. Let's see.
Oh, Terran's
He's
turn
got.
here. Special
What
is down. So Adria could have
Taram is going to
interrupted that miracle
sidestep
with
to
miracle on that
here.
last one, but seems
So I'm not in a. Don't want to get too close to other people with a Vellum up next, or not next, but soon. Right. Oh, he can just hit Rokaro from there. The healing. So he is going, and he should have, yeah, he'll have line of sight to there. Might as well keep beating up Morlo.
Right.
So he's going to use his Sacred Flame on Morlo. I should have his defense down by now.
For that damage, and that's a miss.
And miss. So I guess it's 5 residual damage.
So yeah, 22 or 23. It was sitting.
Thought
it was sitting right there.
Yeah, I thought it was 22.
I did 2, but we'll go with 22.
And then he doesn't get his passive because he didn't hit anybody. So that is his turn.
All right, it is Jade's turn.
So no healing
Jade is
there.
going to step on Avalon's head.
Could be pretty upsetting. So now
okay,
Tara
she's
going to
sidestep here. We have most people in range.
Jade does.
She's going to hit Rikaru with Angelic Voice.
Does have the ability to do some heals
Maybe.
there and be blessed.
I guess everybody's down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Angelic Voice on Rikaru.
And
and I'm blessed because I'm on the altar.
Yep, he is blessed.
So you take 3 damage.
If I hit.
Yeah.
I hit. Okay.
Which she does.
So 3 damage. That's one of the nice new things.
Yeah, there's a bit of a penalty to it.
Okay. 7 damage. Oh no, the new thing is that it doesn't hurt you if you miss.
Okay.
Okay, so 6. So I'm gonna give Jade 6.
And it was non-lethal damage?
Correct. Non-lethal. So you could stand on there with 1 health and do it.
Yeah. I think I did that last game. Or very close to it. Or it might have been one of the games with Sunny. I did that at one point. I'm like, there's no difference between 1 hit point and 3 hit points or 4 hit points. So
yeah, once you're that low, it's pretty much you either get hit or you don't.
Yeah. And hastened again is
I can move without
without
attacks of
inciting.
opportunity.
Okay.
Or whatever it's called.
Reaction attacks. I know attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know attacks of opportunity from D&D, so that is fine with me. So Jirana is right there, so she's going to want to move.
Jirana's turn. Everyone has been going pretty hard here on damage, so possibility that maybe Jirana will move out. She could do Whirling Strike potentially and pull Tyshin into the lava. She
I'm
could
just looking at something.
maybe move to one of the sides of the battlefield and either try to support Tarim or she could try to support Rikaru. Lots of potential options here. Morlow is getting pretty low, so she may
And then
be
benefit
able to
moves never provoke attacks, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Do I want to do that?
So it sounds like she's considering Thunderous Charge, which could be an option there to quickly get to the other side of the field and do an attack. But Jirana does have quite a bit of movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So she could easily
I'm torn on where I want to go because I want to get her
either side of the field.
I want to do two different things with her, but it's two very different directions.
Yep. So this is kind of probably going to be a defining point. If she decides to move to either side of the battle, it will really impact how the rest of this match will play out, because she'll probably get tied into whatever fight that is. So either trying to knock out Morlow really quickly or going to the other side to help Rikaru and try to put the pressure on Jade and Avalon. Or, like I mentioned earlier, trying to do some damage to Lord Roth, but he's just kind of hanging out near that middle spot to keep pulling people back into the lava.
So she is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. And then she's going to use Whirling Strike on both of them. So against Avelum first. I was torn on whether I wanted to go this way and hit them or just go take out Morlow.
Yep.
That's fair.
A couple other things.
A lot of possibilities there. So she is going to help Rikaru.
6.
So that's
that is
a hit.
So that is 8 damage.
Who was that at?
That one was Avelum first. So 52 down to 44. And then she'll hit Jade for the second one, hopefully. Yep.
That's a hit.
So Jade also takes 8 damage. And then I will move her closer. And that's it.
So I guess it wouldn't have mattered too much.
Sorry, she also gets to make a basic attack against Jade using her lightning reflexes.
All right, so she's going against Jade, which not horrible idea. Might want to go against Avalon since he does have a little bit lower defense, but gets it anyway.
So that is 6 damage. 235. Okay, now she's done.
All right, this is a good.
I was
pretty
just moving
good game.
the token and I saw the card.
A lot of damage coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Avalon's turn next here. Shockwave has been burned. So he only has his interrupt now. But he could, where he is at, he only has, he has Rikaru and Jirana near each other now, so he could do an Arcane Blast on both of them. He could also try just doing a Magic Missile. Either way, it's looking like Avalon would have to not get his accuracy bonus.
Decisions. All right. I think
Although he is actually no, he is hastened, so he could move quite a bit and still be able to hit somebody,
Just
potentially
thinking
moving
wrong.
out towards the portal, and get his accuracy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, he'd definitely get it, and then be able to hit like Rikaru on his first attack, or magic missile, of course. Now, of course, he could do heroic action, although probably not the best time to do it since he does have two characters lined up for him, and Avalon is one of the high damage
Yeah,
dealing
okay.
characters.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to heroic inspiration.
Oh, he's doing
and kill
heroic
Rikaru.
action. All right, so he's going for the kill. So transfer one permanent effect from one combatant to another, and then regain 16 hit points.
And then I'm going to transfer your lightning reflexes.
He is stealing lightning reflexes, which I figured
Avalon
was the point of this.
Okay.
And then.
So Avalon is hastened.
5.
So he can just move freely.
1, 2. Wait, hold on.
Rikaru is down. So one hero down, one up for Tyshin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And then I'm going to make a basic attack at the end of my turn against Jorana.
Getting that lightning reflexes with Avalon, very pro move there. Getting that range is absolutely amazing. +5, not enough.
4 + 1 is 5. Not good enough.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Any of the targets he would have missed.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Liz.
So by taking out Rikaru real quick here, Dragon Spirit is lost now and will not be able to be recovered.
This is there.
All right, let's see what Liz can do. She could do a damage burst on somebody. Although
I think
she could just go
I
for
might just
Cursed
return
Blades.
the favor on killing somebody.
Yeah, there we go. Going with the Cursed Blades on Morlo. Oh, she's going with a heroic action.
She moves adjacent.
Interesting. Okay, so she just wants to assure that she's going to get the kill on Morlo.
He did.
Yep, he did.
You can have your hair back, by the way. Okay. Or your gaze.
Oh.
All right, so one hero down on each side. Minotaur on one side and Rikaru on the other.
Okay.
So I will say that
is that it?
Rikaru is.
Can she move still because she didn't move before doing that?
Correct. Okay. Yes, you can.
Okay.
So
you can move up
I will say that Morlo was a little bit more tied into potentially the main strategy of Tyshin here between Jade and Morlo and Lord Roth, but Avalon's still a very strong hero on his own, but he does have Shockwave that's down.
Also known as Arcane.
But
Arcane
Jade
Blast
can have Requiem
that's fair.
here soon.
Close enough. It's
get back
like
that
a fireball 3x3 thing.
Yeah, I thought about Arcane Blasting and booping you guys back, but that wouldn't kill Rikaru.
Yeah, I figured you were probably thinking about that. That's like the last time I was thinking about sending Jorana over to kill Morlo, but I wanted to try and get her next to Rikaru for a bit in case Rikaru actually survived. So we're gonna go
high damage burst. We got looks like Liz, who's already getting Morlo as well. Trying to back up so she can't get hit as easily.
Yes, because she did the heroic action.
Cool. All right, so his movement is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4,
kind of far away.
6.
But he does have some ranged attacks, so he can do.
Is this part of the wall here?
No, I think that's just artwork.
That's artwork.
That's just art. Different color from the rest of the wall.
Yeah, the wall ends right there.
right, so I'm going to take 4 damage and walk through lava.
Oh, interesting. So he's going to take self-inflicted
Not
4
recommended,
damage.
children.
Lava's dangerous.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to attack with Dark Manipulation, Liz.
All right, so he really wants to pull them towards him, is my guess. That's a
8,
hit.
so that hits. That's 10 damage.
She'll be at 11.
Taram is going to take 4.
That was the wrong one. You just moved yours.
Oh, that makes sense.
I mean, I'll take it, but
That's
the
why it
green
felt
one
bad.
goes from 31 up to 35.
Yeah.
And that one comes back down.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That felt bad when I did it. Okay, and then Taram's going to move 2 spaces to here. And Liz, I guess I'll move Liz here.
All right, Lord Roth grouping them up.
Okay.
Maybe potentially for Avalon to
And
take
it is
advantage
Taram's
of.
turn.
Your special Oh, wait. Did you use Liz?
Liz used the heroic action.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah,
All right.
so it should be flipped.
Just making sure.
Oh, yeah. So Taram will sidestep.
Can't sidestep around a wall.
Oh, that's right. So he's gonna have to take that.
Unless you just don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna take a
Tyshin
reaction
there.
He's only 6 damage.
only.
So Tyshin there, very good spot to pin characters against the wall where they can't move without taking a reaction attack.
So yes.
Yeah, he is good. He will be moving or attacking from there. Probably gonna move first. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to move to.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the reaction then.
Yep. Because he will be moving and or attacking.
11, that's a hit. So 6 damage.
Yeah.
And his movement is penalized by 1.
Yeah, so he goes to 4 move.
Well, if Taram is having to make an attack, he might want to move towards the blessed.
Deciding whether or not I want to go to the altar and take 3 more damage.
To get his hit.
It's non-lethal.
Non-lethal, but up at this point, that's still 3 damage.
That is true.
Non-lethal really only matters once you're down at like 3 hit points.
But it sounds so good.
It does sound good.
But it's not lethal.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so as long as I don't move further back that way, I can still hit Sharana with healing. Although she doesn't need as much as the other people do. So we're gonna move to 1, 2, 3, 4.
So she going the other way.
Right one. And I guess that's about as far as she can move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She has range to everybody. So she will target Jade. Or P will target Jade with Sacred Flame because I want to do some healing. So that is defense 7 that I'm aiming for.
Alright, going to do an attack here on Jade. And she gets it.
That's a hit. So Jade takes 6 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then actually, I guess Joanna will get 4 hit points back, and Liz will get 8 hit points. I think I don't want to heal. Yeah, we'll give 8 hit points to Liz, so she goes up to 19, and Joanna will get 4 from his passive. And that's him.
Alright, there you go.
All right.
There's 12 healing there by Tarim and 6 damage. So in terms of the way we talk about tournament, oftentimes getting that damage and healing can be equal, because if you're still alive by the end, then that's worked out a little bit better for you, as long as it's not a complete wipeout. So in that case, it would be 18 swap total transfer of damage and healing. Very
Hey, stop
strong.
being weird.
Alright, so it is Jade's turn. So she definitely could get some healing back for some people and get a special attack, or put on Inspire Greatness and get some health. Sounds like Tyshin's dog is at the mic. What will Jade go with? Now Liz is starting to get low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she is at the max range right now, and she
Okay.
yeah, she wouldn't be able to hit if she bet.
She is gonna step here.
Yeah.
And so Lord Wrath is within range.
Okay, and that's a
Is that-
sidestep.
Yeah. But Avalon is not. He is around corners, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use Inspire Greatness and hit Jorana with it.
Okay, so you take some -2.
I'm hitting Jorana.
Yeah, she won't, because she's
Oh, she is hitting.
attacking.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So going with another special here.
Let's load this bad boy up and shoot at the
no
tankiest character.
Buddy would be able to benefit, I think. 20.
Natural 20. Yikes.
That's not a miss.
Ouch.
Okay. So
that's
that does 23 damage to Jorana then. And Lord Wrath regains 4.
Okay, so she goes from 70. That was 23.
Yeah, 23.
So 70 to 50,
4,
47.
5, 6, 7.
And then Lord Wrath is going to be
Wrath is
protected.
just in there.
Okay.
Protected.
All right, so Lord Wrath getting the protected status.
So that was removed
now
passive
11
and
defense.
an attack. So that's it.
Okay.
So very good, lucky play there too.
So
getting that
Jorana is going to move to here.
Hmm.
And then she is going to use Heroic Inspiration so she can get her lightning reflexes back.
Ooh, I don't like that either.
Stealing
And
back.
I think, what do I want to do with the rest of it? Regains or takes 16. Oh, that wouldn't have been enough if I had stayed there and then done that. You see what's a Vellum at? He's at 44. Not going to be enough to, even if I hit with everything else.
Oh yeah,
right,
nobody's in that kill range for this one.
Not enough. Lorda's still way up there.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to do damage or if I want to heal.
Healthy. This is definitely a very tough call.
Who's next?
She
I need to just
want to heal Liz.
I'm gonna go for damage.
Liz is getting low. Oh no, she's
and
going for damage.
We will hit Jade for 16.
That has been kind of the theme of this whole
29.
Match so
will
far.
be 14-13. This kind of makes me wish I'd stayed next to her to hit her now, but too late for that. Or moved to her. And then I will use my basic attack on Avelum. I guess it wouldn't have been enough anyway, unless I crit. Wrong die. Can you crit on basic attacks and still get the bonus damage?
Yes.
Yep, you can.
So that is 6 damage. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So Jade now.
It is
below
Avalum's turn.
Yep.
So he will sidestep. And so he's going to use Magic Missile on. Yeah, because he's not hastened anymore. He's going to use Magic Missile on Jorana.
Yep.
All right. So that's potentially a good option.
Just a hit.
All right. So she is going to take 10 damage.
I guess he had to attack her, otherwise he
And
wouldn't have
2
taken
enemies
that
within
forward.
range take 3. So everybody else is within range.
She's at 46, so she goes down to 36.
She's going to go to
Not
16.
getting the accuracy bonus, unfortunately.
And he is going to go down to 31. 2 enemies, 3 damage each. Okay. That's it.
16 damage from Avalon. All right, Liz is up now.
No, that's not what I want.
So she.
No, wrong card.
She could do Ophidian Hair, although Lord Roth is pretty stacked with his defense now. So she would have to.
Oh, she'll still be able to see Avalon if she sidesteps back.
Sidestep.
Although, oh no, I wanted her. That's the other thing. I think I might be taking a reaction attack so I can do what I want to do. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at that wrong. I'm looking at the wrong person. She has 6 move.
Currently, Liz is out of range to attack.
No, she can't get anywhere close enough to do that. Okay.
What will she go with here? Special is down, so we won't see Curse Blade or Medusa head yet. Kind of interesting. Might want to potentially get Medusa's head out.
She sidesteps to there. She can still hit Avalon, or she can hit Lord Wrath, or she'd have to move if she wants to hit Jade.
Get closer to some of her other teammates to get that.
Okay, she's going to sidestep to here. And then 1, 2, 3. She still has line of sight from there to Avelum or Lord Wrath.
Probably want to go with Avelum since he does more damage, but also
so
because
she is going to use her Petrifying Gaze on Avelum.
Lord Wrath does have quite a bit of defense.
So that
right
is defense 6. No, in the cannon.
Alright, Petrifying Gaze. Stop Avalon from moving. There we go. That's a hit.
So he takes 12 damage. And another enemy takes 4, so Lord Wrath will take 4. Vellum takes 12. And she's moved. So that is her.
All right, it is Lord Wrath's turn.
Alright, so it's kind of surprising that Tarum hasn't used Miracle yet, but maybe he's saving it here for Lord Wrath's abilities.
This goes. 1.
So,
all right.
that Petrifying Gaze
So
is
he
going to
is
work
going to
really well with
use
Joranna.
Mind Trap on Tarum.
Okay.
Oh, wow, another crit for
natural 20.
Tyshin.
So that's 16.
That is a
Takes him down to
good hit
15.
there. Making Tarum get
And
very
he
low on
cannot
health.
use Sacred Flame.
Oh no.
Yep.
Preventing the normal healing ability there of the primary ability of Tarum.
Oh, I'm not done. Sorry. I don't know why I moved that. 4 damage to Liz for my passive power, and then he can move. So he is going to. He's going to go over here and harass Tarum.
Okay.
Now I'm done. Sorry.
All right.
Alright, so now we got Tarum here. Might need to see if he could get Divine Grace off on Liz.
There and
Get a strong heal off before it gets too late. So we have seen Tarum quite a bit so far in this tournament, and Sanctuary actually has been a very powerful primary ability being used
I
by
think
the
Taram's
team.
gonna go for a big heal and hopefully hit his ally with it. So I'm gonna use Divine Grace.
Sounds like a good
But I
plan.
think he's gonna sidestep first. So he will sidestep to there.
And now getting a little closer to that lava.
I'm going to
Lava.
counterspell your Divine Grace.
Alright, so
Okay.
he's interrupting.
Where is counterspell?
It's Avalon.
Avalon is counterspelling, or interrupting.
Okay.
Alright, roll it. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Jeez.
But that
So
does.
he,
So does that
he
do
actually,
5 damage?
yeah,
Or...
it actually does 5 damage at that point.
Oh man, really?
And then you also used your special and you lose Divine Grace.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a rough turn.
very lucky roll there by Tyshin.
All right, let's try 'em. 3 20s.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, Tyshin has got a lot of crits so far. That's very surprising. And he is hastened if he remembers to put his card on.
Everybody's really low.
Which I believe he might have forgotten.
She'll go there.
That was good timing there by Tyshin with Counterspell. Wait till the critical moment where Tarum is basically forced to not be able to use his heal, and so he has to use his special heal, and that gets completely negated.
And then she's going to use Heroic Melody on Tarum.
Alright, so going for the higher damage there.
And she's blessed
Tarum.
because she's standing on the altar.
Going for the kill on the other hero, the enemy hero, or enemy healer hero. And let's see what she gets. And that's enough.
19.
All right, you got it.
Well, I gotta go again because she's blessed, and I have to take the 3 damage. So,
but I mean, she had 10 health anyway.
yeah,
it wouldn't have mattered.
All right, so Tarim is down.
Yep. That hurts. And she takes 3 damage.
She does. So now she's at 10. And then I'm gonna give 4 to Avalon. And that's it.
Oh, another character down.
Right,
Tyshin
so
up by
Jorana.
1. Jorana's turn here. Could try to finish off Jade on this turn.
Oh, do I pin down?
He does have a good combination
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That petrifying gaze.
Do I kill? Do I go for the kill, or do I pin down a Vellum so that he has to take the reaction attack?
Yep.
He's
so
at
Avalon,
26.
he will not die from whatever Jorana does. So really, and even still, Jorana.
Oh, even if all of them
would
hit, that's not enough.
Yeah, would have to
kill
get
him.
a crit to kill Jade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She could do a little bit more damage to Jade with Dance of Steel. Maybe not be able to
next.
kill
I think
her
I
on
have
this
to
one,
lock
but
him down.
yeah,
Do
that
a bunch of
seems like
damage
the
to him.
better move to do on this specific situation.
Here, and we'll use Dance of Steel.
Good
Against
play
an
there.
Avalon. Where did my die go? There it is. That's a hit, so he takes 8 damage. And another enemy within 5 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, takes 3 damage.
Boom, there you
and
go.
Then
so now Jade's
did you do
very
the...
low.
No, I didn't do the initial. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah,
so the 8 damage, so 26 down to 18.
Wait, he's at 30.
Oh, 30? Oh, sorry, yeah. I was looking at the wrong
So
spell.
22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, and then she gets to do her basic attack.
He's so basic.
Well, yeah. She has a stick with a pointy thing on the end.
Players
She's
having a good time here.
that
And another hit. So Avalon taking
so 6 more damage.
some good
with the
damage
pointy
there.
end.
So we got
Exactly.
2 of Tyshin's characters in the danger zone.
Right,
I need you to miss some attacks now. It's your turn to miss.
Yeah, I'm not loving at all the situations here.
So very good play there. So
you're a lot better off than I am
has to
overall,
take a reaction attack because of petrifying gaze. So now will it be? I'm assuming that he wants to attack Jorana. Otherwise, he would take.
That's just.
Otherwise, he'd take even more damage from Circle of Protection. Now, obviously, Avalon wants to try to kill Liz, who is getting pretty low, which he would be able to do with. Actually, yeah, he would be able to kill with Magic Missile. But then he would potentially suffer 10 damage from the reaction attack and a circle of protection. So that would put him down to 6 health if he did that. So Tyshin does have one more heroic action he could potentially use here.
I wonder how that interplay works.
What's interplay?
He's thinking.
Doesn't want to tip his hand.
Not yet.
Yeah. Hey, Flanks.
Sure.
The heroic action that I have,
Yeah.
does that still lock down Avalon at that point?
Hold on. Let me change spots here so I can see what your card is. Let me double check. I'm gonna say you can use that, yeah. If that's what you're asking.
Well, then moving after the fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. So I'm gonna do that. All right. I'm gonna use a heroic action. So both you guys take 5 damage.
From Heroicism. So heroic actions are not attacks.
Yeah.
And specifically it says if the target has a valid target to attack, it cannot move during this turn. So that's where it's kind of confusing because he's not actually attacking either, and he's using an effect to move. So we might have to ask on this one later, but
Okay. So I did all my moves. Everybody took 5 damage. So Avalon is just going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
well, I would think though that you
So
could
he
use
did
the
have a.
effect. You can use the effect to move, but I don't think you can use your
I
normal
don't think you
movement
can
to
use it.
move.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you did have a valid
Yeah,
target to
because you
attack.
didn't
So I think you can use the.
exactly.
Yeah. You could use the heroic move, but not the.
Correct. Yeah, because you use an effect to move, which isn't actually like a movement.
It's like a benefit
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Mm.
But
That changes that whether I was going to use that, but that's fine. Okay. That's it.
I think
mm,
did you move him the 2 spots though?
yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
can still move him 2
Yeah, you
spaces.
can still move him 2 spaces. You just can't move him uh, the 2 plus the 5 more from his normal movement.
Yeah.
Um. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so Liz is up next here.
So.
She is getting very low. She might want to use Medusa's head here. A very high damage ability to take out somebody.
So I suspect Liz is dying soon.
Liz is very far from Girana though. So if she does die, she would may not be close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, moving all the way up. 1, 2, 3. So Girana would have to get closer first, which may not be enough. But if she's doing it, she's
Do you
doing
want
it
to
for
be
the
a Zag
damage
or
mostly,
that?
for rather than the petrifying gaze ability. So next up for Tyshin's team will be Lord Roth, which has ranged abilities, so he would still be able to make an attack without moving. Another option is Avalon is getting low. She could use maybe Curse Blades. One, two, three,
not sure what I want to do
four,
with her.
5, 6. Oh no, it's too far. Just barely too far. 1, 2,
Because she
3,
can.
4,
There's two
5,
people she could
6.
kill, or she could just
I mean,
put
she could walk in the lava to try to
a
get the
negative
kill
thing on somebody.
on Avalon, and then do some damage to Lordroth. And she'd
Well, I
be able
definitely
to
wouldn't kill anybody.
transfer that weakened status to him.
Well, she said like one more hit and she's dead. So she could use a special to kill Avalon. She could use a normal attack to kill Jade, or she could use a special to do a whole bunch of damage to Lordrath, or she could just try to weaken Lordrath. So I have to decide which one is going to be better for me.
So since Liz might die anyway, Curse Blades and walking into the lava may just be the best option to kill Avalon, because even if Tyshin does any of his attacks, he's well, I guess unless he did no, even with Angelic Voice, yeah, he'd be able to kill Liz. So she could go out with a dying attack here to take out Avalon before he gets his chance.
So the Cursed Blades, the target is weakened, and then when it dies, I can transfer it to another enemy within 5.
Yep.
Would if the target dies off the main attack, can I immediately choose another target?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you kill Avalon with Curse Blades, then you can transfer it to Lordroth or Jade.
Okay. Well, Lordrath is going to be alive a lot longer, probably, given that he's at 65 health versus 7.
Very likely.
So yeah, okay. That seems like I can't, if I kill Jade, I can only put that on Avalon. I can't put that on Lordrath. And he's probably going to then move Lordrath out of 5 range afterward. So now is my chance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you would have to step in lava for it.
Yeah, well, no, it's within 5 of the enemy, so it's not where.
Yeah.
Cursed Blades is to range.
It's range 2, so I already was counting it out. The only way you can go is here.
Yeah.
To hit Avalon.
Take 4 damage.
Yep.
What is?
But it won't matter because
the difference between having 7 health.
And you're so low anyway. All the characters can kill you.
I was just looking at what Jade's damage was, because I know Taram's is only 6, but Jade's is 7. So yeah, the 4 damage is not a difference maker. Although I guess it means, are passives non-lethal or are they lethal?
They are lethal.
Lethal except for circles.
Okay, so it means Despair could kill.
Correct.
Her. But maybe he'll finally miss, and then it won't matter. But yeah, I think I have to, at this point, roll the hard 6, so to speak. So we will go to there. Oh, there, I'll take the 4 damage. Nope, get on. Okay. I'll take the 4 damage. And we will use the Cursed Blades on Avalon. And really need a hit here. His defense is 6.
Going for the kill, and she gets it.
So Avalon is defeated. Dead because that is 18 damage. And then Lordrath will become weakened.
Alright, that's a very good play there. The Lordrath being a tank controller character, but reducing his damage. So if he's the only surviving character with a lot of health left, but reducing that damage could win her out this battle here at the end, where it's basically going to be 2 characters,
Oh, her
10
passive
characters.
triggered. Should have, I think.
Yes, correct.
If you're okay, if it's not too late.
No, you're good.
So that was another enemy takes 4 damage. So that has to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could
They're
be
both in
either.
range.
That's not quite enough to kill her, but a single attack already kills her.
So,
let's see. So she's going, you're going, and then Joanna, and then her. That will hit Lordrath for the bonus
I'd
damage.
probably go for Lordrath with the passive, since
And for the 4?
basically
yeah, it's 4.
Okay.
Matter on Jade. Alright, so now we're here at Lordrath's turn. His special is down. He is cursed, but he is protected. Going with Mind Trap, looks like.
Let's go here. We're going to use Mind Trap on Tirana.
Oh. Oh, because he's going to use the passive of Despair to kill Liz, which is a good play. Get that damage, and
13, so that's a hit. So my passive will kill Liz. Tirana takes 8 damage.
Yep.
That's 26. And that's it. Oh, well, Mind Trap. I'm going to Mind Trap your Whirling Strike.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good play there.
Okay.
So he is kind of blocking
Right,
Jorana.
so Joanna's turn.
She does not have a special up.
Well, I think I need to go kill the healer before you get any last bit of healing.
It's going to be a little hard to
You
do.
can try.
Since he has
can
blocked the pathway
so
to get to Jade.
That is 1 range.
Play.
That's me.
Oh, right. Sorry, where is... Oh, you moved Joanna over there. Oh, you did that.
Yeah, I tried to block you so you can't go to Jade.
What is her move? 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She could maybe move back for 1 turn and not do an attack.
Okay, so she'll just come to here then, and she'll hit Lordrath with Dance of Steel.
Alright.
What path did you take to get here?
I went up this way and then down here.
Cool.
So I made sure there was enough spaces to go around and not incite a reaction there.
Alright, 10 damage.
That is a hit, so that is...
Miss.
Oh, that is...
He's protected. So his defense is 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In that case, he just takes the residual 5, isn't it?
Yep.
And then she gets her basic attack.
Only saving grace here that she's got is that lightning reflexes, and it's not going to be
a big miss. And that's her.
So that protected is once per turn. So if, say, the next turn she were to get like
this
an
ending
8,
is not going to go well.
then she would be able to get that hit. All right, so Jade's special up. She's got Requiem of Spirit. She's gonna be able to.
Actually, she's gonna use the altar first. Might as well. Okay, I'm gonna use Angelic Voice to hit Jorana.
Yep.
Looks like Tyshin should be able to pull this one out, assuming he doesn't miss all of his attacks.
So 11.
Which he has been doing very well. I don't think he's missed any attacks yet.
6. So the 11 hits. So she'll take 3 damage being on the altar. Okay, Jorana takes 7 damage. So she'll regain 6, which puts her up to 10. Lord Roth will regain 4.
And now it's just a beat down.
And then an ally is hastened, so it has to be Lord Roth. Okay. And then she is going to move 2, 3, 4 over here. And that concludes her turn.
Alright, so now Jorana's turn. So, Tyshin moving Jade into a spot where, well, I guess she could do Jorana sidestepping and then moving over to do Thunderous Charge on top of Jade, but that would be kind of a waste. It's 22 damage ability, but it would get the kill. Although, basically at this point, Jorana, unless if she's getting her hits, then she'll be able to. She could whittle Lord Roth down as he is
I need
weakened.
to get rid of this healer, so
but
this is gonna be. Although that's gonna be a major overkill if I do that. 1, 2.
Yeah, so she was thinking about what I was just mentioning, a Thunderous Charge, where she wouldn't take a reaction attack, but it would be kind of a waste in terms of damage, especially this late in the game. Jorana's not a lot of additional damage opportunities left either.
You're still way up there. I need a lot of really good die rolls, and you'd have a lot of really bad die rolls for me to have any chance here.
Yeah, it's not looking very good for Adria, even though she's actually done a very excellent game so far, putting Tyshin on his toes here. With 2 heroes left, Jade almost defeated. Total health is 71 health for Tyshin, and Adria is currently at 26. So she's doing not too bad there. I don't believe she missed any specials, although she did get one of her specials negated by Avalon. I think the biggest thing downplay potentially for Adria was that trample that
I need to
she let
take
more
some risks here.
do that she probably should have interrupted that one.
She has 6 move as a base. Okay, so she is going to just move normally away from Lord Wrath.
And take a reaction.
Yeah, I'm going to take the reaction.
Okay. Ooh, natural 1.
It was only 3 it was only going to be 3 damage if it hit.
So, is it 11?
2.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's because it got picked up.
4, 5, 6. And now she's going to use Thunderous Charge.
Oof, going all the way in.
Not only to here, because it's way overkill on Jade, and I need to do big damage to Lord Wrath.
Oh, gotcha.
So, hopefully I can hit.
Alright, so a lucky
I thought about using it on Jade, but I need to save the big damage hits for him, because he's at like 60-some hit points still.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she
All right,
gets
that's
it.
a hit. So that will be 26 damage.
Yikers.
It's
So
very much needed.
option there. Try to
And then she
get
gets her
things a
basic
lot
attack.
closer. Now see if she can get that basic attack on Lord Roth. And a miss. Ouch.
And that is her.
She really can't take these misses at this point.
Okay. It is Lord Wrath's turn.
I guess technically this gets flipped, but it doesn't really matter anymore.
Lord Roth does have both of his specials. Glooming thoughts he could.
Okay. I'm going to use
Yeah,
Dark
go team.
Manipulation
There you
against
go.
Jorana.
Alright, so he's going to cause Jorana to walk in some lava. And a miss.
6, that's a miss.
That's just 5 residual.
That will be 5 residual, but won't be able to control Jorana there. So he does have angelic voice, so he still can move around Jorana and stand
I'll stay where
in
I'm
her
at.
way.
That's it.
Okay. So I'm at 21.
So at this point, Jorana doing whatever she can to try to finish this up. Got 15 minutes left. I think we might finish before that. This has been a pretty high damage battle over the night. Adria really trying to piece out any possible things she could do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We got 14 minutes left.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do here.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so she
could
hit
way
with
you
Dance
can
of
heal
Steel.
a bunch.
She could hit with Dance of Steel on this one on Lord Raw. And still do some more damage to Jade. That would put Jade a little bit lower. The other option is Jorana just trying to take a reaction attack.
I want to go kill Jade,
2,
but
3, 4.
that takes the reaction attack
Might
to do it.
take a reaction attack. But Tyshin has missed, I believe, his last 2 rolls. So it is a possibility that he could miss again.
Yeah, I guess I'm just 1 special attack away anyway at this point. Unless you use your special there. But then it's still going to be. I will just stay here and I'm going to use Dance of Steel.
Alright. Going for the Dance of Steel. Do a little bit damage.
This is
to
an 11
both of them.
that I need.
Lord Roth with that protected status. Really strong. And not enough.
Nope. I get my basic attack. It says it's +1, so I just need a 10. Nope.
What'd you get?
A 2.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, just so you know, that the protected is once per turn, so even if you miss, that technically it's counted as consumed, so you only need a 7.
And there would have been, I guess, 5 residual damage as well from the miss. So
all right.
No, there's only residual on primary attacks. Basic attacks don't get residual.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, but I missed.
I already took the. I took the 5 from Dance of Steel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna focus and then use Angelic Voice.
Yep.
Tyshin there, not going with a heal.
16, so that's a hit. So that is 7 damage to Joanna. She's going to regain 6. Regain 4.
And it goes to 14.
And
all right.
angelic voice.
So now Jade being just put out of killing potential here for Geronimo, most likely, because she could do an 8 and a 6, which would not be enough for Geronimo to kill, assuming she got both of her hits on.
I'm gonna stay here and I will hit. 'Cause I can't kill Jade even if I hit with both of my things. I don't think.
No.
Because she's at 16.
Unfortunately, if she wanted
next.
to make that risky play there of killing Jade, she would have had to do it on the last turn. The other thing is, I believe she... No, she missed the last one. But she can get that toughened status, which will do even less damage, assuming that Lord Roth makes any of his hits. So if she could have killed off Jade, she may still have had the chance, because between Weakened and using Toughened from Dance of Steel over and over would have reduced the damage by 6.
I don't think I'm going to get another turn. Unless Lord Roth misses. Yeah, so let's see if I can get Jade close to dead. I will take the reaction attack. So move to there.
Alright, going for the reaction attack. And that's a miss.
Oh, 1.
Another
I don't think
miss.
it's going to matter. And then I'm going to use the Dance of Steel.
Got her.
That is a hit. So she takes 8 damage from that. I am toughened. And 3 damage, I think, as well to Laura. And then basic attack.
Even if she does get the basic attack, unless she gets a crit, she will not be able to kill Jade. And she misses.
6. And what's her defense? 7.
7.
That is a miss.
Okay. I'm going to use focus and use glooming thoughts.
Yep.
Alright, so Tyshin going here for the win. Using his special, and that's it.
And
19.
that's more than enough.
Do it.
That's the game.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome game, guys.
Yeah, good game, Tyshin.
Yeah, good game.
So
that was fun.
First game here ending before time ran out. Awesome. That was really close. I almost kind of feel like you should have just chanced it the last turn, not this last one, but the one before.
The previous one.
Yeah, because you could have killed her. But
yeah, but then I figured he would have pulled me in with Shadow Grasp and healed a whole bunch anyway, and done a bunch of damage. Like he had both Shadow Grasp and Glooming Thoughts, so I don't think it mattered what I did with having both of those available.
Honestly, put everybody that far away so that I could focus with one or the other, depending on who you chose to go after, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was good play.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
I thought it was going to be a little more lopsided.
No, it was a great game.
Arena has a clever way of balancing it, no matter what you do. But you played great.
I think if the only thing that really got missed, I think there might have been a couple times you missed some passives, but I think really the biggest one was you probably should have did the miracle on that trample. This trample is just such a strong special ability.
I don't think I had the thing available. I'm not sure if I had that available or not.
I mean, I think
no,
you did,
she
but
didn't.
I have to go. Oh, really?
Yeah, because Jorana used lightning reflexes, and then Ricaro used
10,000 swords.
Yeah, 10,000 swords, and that was my second play with him.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I thought there was at least one more.
I
Because
was
you,
keeping an eye out on Miracle a bit,
like,
but yeah, I don't think.
Inspire Greatness, I think you could have prevented that one. Weren't you, I believe Terran was still alive before Inspire Greatness was put on.
Yes.
Maybe I don't know if I had the thing available though.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And losing Divine Grace hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But
That's all right.
well, I
It was
mean,
a
he
good
did.
play.
Yeah, he did it at a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a
knowing
good play
when.
on your part.
Yeah, when is a
So,
good time to use those interrupts, and
yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's even you could obviously even go back to like his first play too, right, with Shockwave, but you had used Lightning Reflexes. I mean, really, this one could have gone either way, just because there was interrupts on both sides to prevent some powerful effects.
Yeah.
So I have a question because I like wanted to bring this up, but it's a little bit more complex because we just don't know how the interplay works between everybody.
Yeah.
So with Petrifying Gaze, they can't move, but if he's hastened, he can't incite reaction attacks. So he could stand next to somebody and just shoot them and not incite the reaction
Correct.
attack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how.
When
Yeah.
I forgot to put counterspell on me, so I
Yeah.
forgot I was hastened.
Yeah, I called that out actually in the stream that you you forgot it, but
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's how I would read it too. Is you wouldn't incite the reaction, but you also could not move, so you wouldn't be able to get better position or anything.
Basically, you're just dancing the attacks anyway. You didn't need to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those 3 critical hits, and I had a bunch of misses.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think you had a few, but you didn't have any major misses. I think you hit pretty much all your specials.
Yeah, I missed on like one of Rokaro's 7 damage ones, but I made the specials this time at least. I didn't miss on those like I did last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hit out a 5 out of 6 with 10,000 swords, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I was happy with that.
A lot of damage there. All right, guys. Well, anyway, thanks for playing. That was a great match. Definitely a lot of learning can be had from this one. Some really good plays on both sides. So yeah, anyway, we'll continue on here. We have another match tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll pick it back up tomorrow. So anyway, thanks again for playing, guys.
Yeah, thanks,
thank you.
And we'll see you at the next one.